元気に育ってくれよ。
育つんじゃないわ。育てるのよ、私たちで。
そうだな。
どうした？どうしたらいい？怖くないか？
こちら。
Alright, so that's the end of Farming Life in Another World. That was the final episode, and I'm okay. You know, I'm okay with the ending of the episode. I'm okay with the ending of the series here. Like, I think it was okay. I can't sit here, though, and lie to you and be like, oh, I'm satisfied with the ending, or, oh, it was such a beautiful way to end the season, blah, blah, blah. I just simply cannot do that. Like, I think it was a okay ending, and I think it was an ending. So those are the two main things that I really feel. Like, I feel like it was a ending. Yay for that. We have, if they ever get approved, or for some reason if they ever want to sell the manga again, they have a door that's creaked open for a season 2, with the way that it ended with saying, oh, we're going to have the Great Village 2, we're going to have another Village 2 or whatever, right? So I think they opened a door. They didn't like slam it like open, but they creaked the door open enough for them to push it open if they need to start a season 2. But they didn't cliffhanger us to the way of like us feeling unsatisfied by what we got. I think we got a general okay ending to the story, but I kind of have some problems with it. But before I really get into it, let me just say this, because I know sometimes I get negative, and it really isn't meant to be negative in any shape or form. I loved Farming Life. I think it was I don't want to use the word incredible, because it wasn't incredible. I think Farming Life is one of the top 3 slice of life farming anime that we have gotten. You know, I think it's one of the better ones for sure. And it might even be like one of the best ones that we've gotten. And I think that this new trend of us getting farming anime, I've been all about it. Like, I absolutely love different farming animes. Like, I think that, you know, the ones that we have gotten have been really good. You know, some, again, better than others. But I think that, you know, us getting a focus on this has been really, really good. And I love that, you know, we have gotten farming anime in the past as well, but I like the frequency of which that they have been coming out. And I think that it's really good, and it's a new trend that I'm here for. So I loved Farming Life. I think it was really good. I really enjoyed it a lot, but it's not perfect, so I have to talk about that. So let me talk about the end of the episode. So the episode ends with more people from the different nations, right? We had the Demon Nation, the Dragon Nation, and they're saying like, and I think even the elves are like, we found other people. So we have other people who are living or in other forests, and they want to move here. They would love to have a place to come and stay. And they're like, well, we need another village. We need to basically double in size. So the end of the episode, good. They talk about other people coming, you know? So I think that was good. If I take it back to the beginning, you know, originally I was really excited about Baby Time. And here's where my first disappointment is. I thought that before we ended the episode, I thought one of the other girls was going to announce that they were pregnant as well. Assuming the next one would be Tia. But it would either be Tia or one of the elf girls, or maybe it would be one of the dragon girls, or even the wolf girl. Like, I thought we would get one more announcement during the baby Alfred's, congratulatory banquet or party. Tia seemed like she was sweating, and it ended up just being like she was sweating because of being able to drink finally, being excited about that. But I thought that she was also going to have to make an announcement, and I was ready for it. I was like, oh, here it comes. And it never happened, and maybe it's false expectations, but I just really felt let down about that. Because based on everything that everyone has told me about the anime since episode 1, it's very clear that in the source material, now again, this is an adaptation of the source material, But regardless, we can't pretend like that the original story doesn't exist. In the original story, Machio has been getting it on with virtually every new lady who has come into the village. So based on everything that commenters like you have told me in comments, is that there is multiple children. Like, basically, I lose the first one, and then it kind of snowballs after that. So I was kind of hoping for that. I've been very disappointed all season at the fact that they've avoided at all costs to pretend like Machio's... Oh, man. You gotta be careful on YouTube. But they pretend like he's got nothing down there, right? Like he's dry humping walls or something. But in reality, that's not the case. The adaptation, the studio just decided to pretend like sex doesn't exist for some reason, and I don't know why. And they even took it to another level at Lou's having the child, and it took all the girls that were there. It took him calling him father for him to be like, oh yeah, I'm the father of this baby. Like, yeah, bro, you inseminated this young lady here, or old lady, his grandma, and that's how you got the baby, dude. Like, what the hell you mean? Like, oh yeah, I am the father. It's like, what? It's like, what? So they made him so, like, I don't know, it's just so frustrating. And the other thing that was frustrating is I literally I wrote down a statement. I wrote down a sentence. I wrote down this exact statement for you guys here. I put, why is he so ignorant about pregnancy? Kids and children and all of this stuff is super common knowledge in our world. I understand that he was sickly, but goddamn, bro was in a hospital. Guess where the fuck babies are made? They're born in a hospital. You were in a hospital. I understand dude was a sickly dude in his 30s or 40s or whatever it was. He was a sickly young man. If you could watch TV all day and learn about how to knit and shit, why are you so ignorant about babies? He was like, he was just so ignorant about all of it. Like, yeah, of course. When you were sickly at the hospital, you didn't see moms walking around the hospital to try and, like, exercise a little bit to have a baby. Like, it was just so frustrating. It was like, oh, you can't drink alcohol? Like, just so, like, even before I had kids, I'm a dad of 2. Even before I had kids, I knew the basic shit. Even as a young man, like, even as, like, a teen, I understood basic shit about that, right? They teach it in school. You learn from, like, family members. Like, you're telling me this dude never saw an auntie or a cousin or a friend ever have a baby? Like, it was just so... It just pissed me off. It just was so unbelievable. So, like, that really pissed me off. And then, on top of everything else, he dipsets while Lou was having the baby. It's like, yo, go be in there, dude. Go hold her hand. This is your baby. Like, this is your baby. You know what I mean? Go hold her hand. He's just sitting there like, oh, looking at the moon like, oh, I sat here the first time that I got here to the village. It wasn't cool. It was like, yo, you're an asshole. Like, I didn't find it cool at all. It's like, you made that baby. Go hold her hand. Go be there. Go hold her. Go cut the cord. You know what I mean? Like, do this basic stuff. I don't know. The rest of the episode, he sets up an exchange system for coins. Even the girls call him out, like, oh, you're just setting up money. And he's like, yeah. They show him working, and then they show the celebration. And we see all the other nations, trying to figure out how to remain amicable with this nation and stuff like that. And it was cute. It was fine, but it could have been better. So... overall, this is just another anime that I think is an 8 out of 10. It was really enjoyable, nice slice of life. This was one of those situations where I would much have rather remained completely ignorant about any of the source material. But, it's the nature of anime is like, anime 90% of the time is adapting a story that's existing in a light novel or manga or web novel. So we can't pretend like the original story doesn't exist, but this studio sure as hell did. So it's like they took inspiration from the source material and then adapt the source material, and that's frustrating. But overall, 8 out of 10. It was a good farming anime. You know, I would say maybe even like a 7.5 out of 10. It was just a lot of wasted potential, and it could have been like a 9 out of 10 anime. This could have been one of the best slice of life anime ever, and it just ended up being a good, really good slice of life anime. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. It took up too much time. All right, I'm gonna see you guys in the spring season. Thank you for being with me all season long. All right, peace out, my friends.